What's going on, everyone? Courtney here, Green Planet Gardens, and I want to welcome you to another Wisdom Wednesday. What we're going to go over today is talk about the 6 types of hydroponic gardening systems that's out there, and from these types, many hybrids can be made. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so the first system is a wick system. This is not a recirculating system. What that means is that the nutrient solution does not return back to the reservoir. This system does not have any moving parts, so it doesn't require any electricity. It can use a variety of hydroponic medium. But basically how this system works is that the nutrient solution is wicked up, some type of wicking method or cloth, up to the hydroponic medium how the roots eat. Very cheap, inexpensive system to make. You can make them out of a 2-liter bottle, some wick or some type of cut t-shirt, and some perlite. Very simple system to make. System number 2 is going to be the deep water culture system, also known as DWC. This also is not a recirculating system, but it does require electricity. The basis of how this system works is pretty much the roots is extended right into the reservoir inside the nutrient solution. And you have an air pump and an air stone that's going to supply an ample amount of oxygen. This is a really great system. This is actually how I got introduced in hydroponics, and it can pretty much grow any type of plant. Any large plant, any small plant. It's my go-to for any type of single system. Alright, system number 3 is going to be the drip system. This is a recirculating system, which means that it's going to capture and use its hydroponic nutrients again for later use. Pretty much how this system works is that the hydroponic nutrients are going to be pumped out of the reservoir up tiny little tubings, and it's going to be dripped directly onto the plant roots. The nutrient solution is going to go from the plant roots through the medium, back in its collection, back to the reservoir, and pumped again. The great thing about this system is that it does not have to be on continuously. You can set it on a timer, maybe 2 to 3 times a day. Very efficient. It's going to feed the plants. It's like a dosing system. System number 4 is going to be the ebb and flow, or also known as flood and drain system. This is also a recirculating system. Actually, one of my personal favorite systems now. How the system works is it's pretty much like the reverse of the opposite of the drip system. The nutrient solution is going to be pumped from the reservoir, but instead of on top of the roots, it's going to come from the bottom. So it's going to flood the roots, and it's going to drain back out. This system is also on a timer, so you can flood and drain 2 to 3 times a day. But the great thing about this system is that every time it drains back into the reservoir, it's going to pour new and fresh oxygen to the roots. This system is great for any type of plants that you plan to grow, big or small. And like I said, it's one of my favorite systems that I would recommend. Easy to use. System number 5 is going to be the nutrient film technique, or also known as the NFT system. This is also a recirculating system. And how this system works, pretty much you have a shallow growing tray, and you have a small amount of the hydroponic solution continuously flowing over the roots at all times. So this system right here does not really need to be put on a timer, because the shallow tray can dry out very quickly, so you always want to have a continuous flow of hydroponic nutrients on this. I do not recommend this system for in-home use, especially if you're a beginner to hydroponics. This system is usually used on larger commercial scales, producing like small plants and herbs, like your lettuces and leafy greens. This would not be an ideal system to grow any type of tomato or pepper or anything that's going to bear fruit. But overall, great system for growing leafy greens and herbs. Alright, so last but not least, let's look at system number 6, which is the aeroponic system. This is a great system. This also is a recirculating system. But how this system works is that the roots of the plants are suspended in mid-air, and you have a nutrient solution that be constantly sprayed or mixed in the interval. So this system is also on a timer. This is one of the systems that you may have seen when you went to Disney. I would recommend this system pretty much if you're doing any type of cuttings, taken from a mother plant. But overall, it's a great system, and I experimented with it from time to time. Alright everyone, that's going to pretty much wrap up the 6 basic hydroponic gardening systems. Check out the link below if you want to see more visuals. If you want to contact any contacts, concerns, questions, reach out to me. Facebook, Green Planet Gardens, LLC, Instagram, Green_Planet_Gardens. It's Courtney and GPG is out.